Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey and I'm a speech-language pathologist. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing speech and language milestones that your child will reach between 1 and 2 years of age. That being said, every child does develop differently, so your child may not reach all of these milestones by these ages. All right, let's get started. First, I will review what your child should understand between 1 and 2 years of age. So right now, we're not really focusing on what they can say, but just what they can understand. They will typically be able to point to a few body parts when you name them, follow simple one-step directions like get your shoes or give a kiss to grandma. They'll also be able to respond to simple questions like, where are your shoes? Or what is that? And they will also be able to point to objects and books when you name them. Something else to note at this age is that they may be more interested in listening to songs or nursery rhymes or even stories than they were in the past. Now we will review how they should be talking between 1 and 2 years old. Firstly, you will notice that they start using a lot of new words at this age. You'll also notice that they ask simple questions like, what's that? Or where's daddy? And naming objects that they see in books. You'll also see that they start to put two words together to form simple phrases like all done, more milk, or daddy ball. By 2 years old, your child will typically know at least 200 words. All right, so those are the speech and language milestones that you should see with your child between 1 and 2 years old. So now I will be going over some tips that you can use to help your child reach these milestones. The first tip I have is to use short words or phrases when you're talking to them, but remember to use correct grammar. Even if your child doesn't use correct grammar when they speak, such as saying want cookie instead of I want more cookies, you should always be modeling the grammatically correct way to speak so that they can hear that. The second tip I have is to talk about the different sounds that things make and practice making them together. For example, if you're playing with cars, you can practice what sounds they make. So vroom, vroom, or beep, beep. The third tip I have is to read to your child every day. Books with big pictures and a few words will be really good at this stage. You can even practice naming the objects that you see in the book by either asking them to point out different objects or asking them what the object is and saying, what's that, while pointing to the corresponding picture. The fourth tip I have is to add on to what your child says to help them grow their vocabulary. For example, if they say cat and they're pointing to a cat that they see, you can say, yes, that's a cat. That is a tiny black cat. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something new. Have a good day and happy talking.